Fuck up, nigga.
Yeah, you fuck up. Do you not know that we're streaming, bro? You have 2 streamers in the party and you're saying that word? Oh, never mind. Maddie's not streaming anymore.
Die.
Alright. I gave her everything.
Cause I got a Jake on me. Let me get pancakes.
Oh my god, I hate when Vince eats pancakes. Get excited, Mikey. Get excited. It's the worst. I think it's the worst food he eats besides soup. Get excited, Mikey. Come on, bro. Let's get hyped. Let's go or something.
You gotta need
No, you gotta listen to him for a little bit.
Can we just like release a week earlier, bro? It's already done. Oh my god.
How much do people in the military make?
$10 a year. I saw LaShawn McCoy gonna sign with we saw LeBron in a trademark Taco Tuesday, bro. Like
that is so garbage. How much they make?
How much do they make?
19K a year. Vince.
What?
People in the military are like, they're paid like nothing, bro. They're paid 19K a year.
Oh, I'm ready to play.
Oh, I'm in the game. But this guy might quit soon.
Hey, what's up, nigga?
Brandon Gaunt and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best?
He's probably
that team will win the game.
There you go. He's out of here. We can play this.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off.
I got tired of blitzing. I know this, like, getting pressure is nice, but I got tired of it. It's not working anymore on the running ball. I literally just been running cover 3 edge or whatever. The one where he rushes like 4
that was nearly
like on the first
disaster.
page of 3-4 odds.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to
Sometimes they
make
get
sure
their
you have
interceptions,
eyes
but
towards the return guy.
Sometimes they
Because
get
you want to
their
make sure that the catch is secure. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
To throw again on second down. Newton. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Brandon, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's good for a Raven.
Ha.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. Newton to throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Carl Nassib, the blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's set into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And now look at this. Big gain, but fumble. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who...
Bro.
The cap to the defense here.
I got an interception. I was about to score a touchdown. I just did like a celebration dance, and they tackled me like normally, and I fumbled.
Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
You saw that?
I was watching.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4.
Oh,
and
just
that's going to make it
around.
2nd and 14.
Oh. I'm still gonna stop him.
Respect.
Here's Newton. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive.
You saw that, Maddie?
Got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
Maddie, look at this shit. Oh, you gotta rewind, bro.
He will score. Touchdown, Miami.
I saw you return that. I don't know what
This defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Blitzed him.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. The throw over the middle taken in, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also,
I just don't understand.
Why are the pressure receivers? Now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
12 more yards there and another first down. Newton now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. The throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete, and he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Newton. And he'll hit Jimmy. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Dolphins have got it.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers.
What the fuck was that?
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Kidding me?
Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
Sliding.
And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings us one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly, it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Here's Newton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. Newton now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. 2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on third and goal here.
How did he get wide open, ball?
For a Ravens touchdown. Travis Kelce there to make the grab as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. No surprise there, third and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Let's pick it up. It's outside, guys. Outside. Let's get off the field. Let's get up.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Now Rodgers. Got his man, that's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. The 30, 20, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Julio Jones, 76 yards. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. But not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Looking to throw again on second down. Newton, he finds a man with a crossing route. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Now Newton. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10. To throw again. Newton. This will be caught inside the 10. And they'll take it into the...
Your ass, bro.
Kelce with his second touch.
Dookie.
And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides of this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description.
Julio Jones all alone. The 20, 10. Julio Jones. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here for 6 points. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Or get off him, get off him.
Now following the touchdown to kick.
Get off board. Nowhere.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it.
And for the first time tonight, it's an interception.
I wasn't even trying to be on Ward. I don't know why I was on.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Let me
run! And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Rodgers. He's got it. Rodgers, 3. Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches, and being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort, so maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They'll buy some time right, and that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free. Well, let's have some fun while we have a minute here. Fantasy drafts are in full swing. I know I've got my family fantasy draft coming up, Charles. Who would be your top 3 picks? I know that you're a noted fantasy football expert, so who would you take?
Guys, we're going to touch the football and put it in the end zone, right? You got to score a point.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Demario Davis in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
It's just changing who I'm on.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando. And he's going to go down again. Carl Nassib able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. To throw is Newton. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things.
Made it.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready?
I can't block. What the fuck
I
is
know.
that?
It does that every time. I don't know why. It did that to me before. When I try to block for you on like kickoff returns sometimes.
When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring
Earl Mitchell got released. I remember when he played for the Juve.
Simultaneously over joints and rock. We earn 30 years, so you can say we got. Dream turn. Live off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We installed doubt in you and your yes men. And if the game had veins, we'll insert upheaval the ground. Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing. Relieving the kings of all crowns. Are you ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady. To the letter, right? Turn it up, y'all. Peak the flow. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like
I might as well have a fucking silver quarterback. He's left-handed quarterback. No pressure really. That's all inaccurate.
to the rhythm as hard as you can go.
Let me throw it.
Turn it up, y'all. Peak the flow.
Damn, you're at a field goal range.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go for it because we're in like a spot where
What do you do, baby?
Are you ready? Set. Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go.
God damn it, bro. I knew I wasn't gonna get it. Fuck you. I might have had a little more time, but my left tackle was getting over. He was over there getting fucking booty raped.
Yup. Look at he bought his picture. Is that his sister next to him?
On what?
Instagram.
Can you rock it like rocket fuel?
What?
I'm not looking at that. This stupid game. That is not his sister.
Who is that then?
Ward. Lie.
I'm not on him anymore. What do you mean?
It's because you have to move. I have to
Charles
move
Davis, happy to
him.
be with you. And Charles, we've got
It
two
puts me
teams
on
who
him.
know each other extremely well. These division games, they tend to be battles.
People scout like crazy in this league, but no one scouts more than within the division. Because if you win your division, you're automatically in the playoffs. That puts extra emphasis on these games, and they can't wait to get at each other.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a place that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a first down on a gain of 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a draw play for Gurley. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Wilson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Carl Nassib coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. From the shotgun, Wilson. It's caught. Jones.
How do you catch that, bro?
25 yards. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know they're going to be extra guys coming to the quarterback.
Don't tackle them, bro.
Down pat and kept them away from him.
And all the way in. Touchdown. Todd Gurley, 48 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
What's that?
Yeah, after the touchdown, here's Bryant
I don't think
now
two
to kick it
zones,
away.
Just because that's not your zone doesn't mean
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Also over here.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers.
Oh my God, bro.
And his throw here is incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Now a play fake here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Carl Nassib, his second sack of the night. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Here's Wilson to throw. He's going to dump it off to Gurley.
Oh my God, bro.
He's going to take it in for a
I missed 2 tackles already.
Todd Gurley
Game's holding me, bro.
with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Jets will extend their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
It's been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
Oh my God, what is this game, bro?
But this one is incomplete. Edelman was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
My, oh my, they've had some success bringing him off the edge. How about the gambling man who's the defensive coordinator? He's not just bringing pressure, he's bringing a corner to go after the quarterback.
And it's worked twice now, twice like a charm.
And not only has that worked like a charm, he's been awfully disruptive in his usual role covering receivers. Now he's rushing the passer as well.
Rodgers going to throw. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Carl Nassib able to drop in that time for his second sack of the evening. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. To throw is Wilson. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back.
This guy's just abusing his outside run, bro.
Taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now Gurley. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits.
And the pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time.
Come on, bro. Lock up.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The former Jet, Demario Davis, his 2nd sack of the night. The kick by Bryant is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, then no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already.
What is this, bro?
The 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker.
My God, bro.
And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
This game, bro.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Right.
Right linebacker.
Oh my God,
To the
bro.
interception, here's Wilson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Carl Nassib in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. After the sack on 1st down, Wilson.
Thank you.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Now that was a beautiful play.
Why is it doing this?
How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
but they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 34. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they're able to execute a successful.
They're just tossing it to his running
They'll
back.
get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when, and he told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Oh my God,
it's a
bro.
17 and a 1st down. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Wilson, he's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Carl Nassib make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. The Jets on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Throwing is Wilson. This will be caught inside the 10. He's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Okay, when the jiggy comes out, bro, fuck this
Wilson,
dude.
3 touchdown passes now. And the Jets will
Can't tackle for
extend their
shit.
lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always
Can't
tell you,
tackle
I
shit.
don't want to
Larry
throw the
takes
flag,
over like
but
60
you
speed,
caused the
burning
play.
type
You
of
did.
Peterson.
I had to.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
But I think the smart
How do you
approach is to
fucking throw that?
Time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Avante Maddox. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about ball. You can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful.
Thank you.
And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they're throwing an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Caught left side, it's Beckham. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10.
Well, you were wide open. I just wanted to press down.
It's caught by OBJ. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Just hold X. You know how they do
Throwing
that.
is Rodgers.
I do it all the time on my
Yo!
Another interception.
All you gotta do
Picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top. As we'll send you cross town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach and our EA Sports halftime report. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that lock. And my goodness, another...
Fuck this game.